your shoulders. Stay, don't fade away. Shrouds of history. I've walked the hidden hallways. I've braved the bleakest cold. I have spent a lifetime hunting for the stories long untold. Something undiscovered to behold. Wisdom starts to drown. This ship is going down. Blood on my hands, stumble through uncharted lands. Lady luck is on my side as I swim against the tide. Keep drifting, please drifting. Sands of faking shifting, and I will never stop or turn away. Further into danger I will stray. Coincidence has always been a friend to me. I always seem to wind up where I'm meant to be. Through furious infernos, dead whales of running rust. No hurdle is too high for a man who simply knows how to adjust. And to the hands of chance I put my trust. Blood on my hands, stumble through uncharted lands. Lady luck is on my side as I swim against the tide. Keep drifting, please drifting. Sands of fate keep shifting, and I will never stop or turn away. Further into danger I will stray. Sometimes a man with nothing good left to die for can live with nothing to lose.
motion, pills and cheap bitter brews, glass shards and bloody stains on the floor. This world is rotten right to the core. I keep watching the world go by in bullet time. I keep pushing the pain back down inside. The time trickles away as golden hammers chime. I keep hunting the peace I've been denied. Just like a wild stray dog, I stumble through side streets. I bite louder than I bark. The noise inside my head rings out through the city. White flares flash through the dark. There is no innocence for the brave. No peace for those you suffered to save. I keep watching the world go by in bullet time. I keep pushing the pain back down inside. A time trickles away as golden hammers chime. I keep hunting the peace I've been denied. Sometimes a man with nothing good left to die for can live with nothing to lose. I keep watching the world go by in bullet time. I keep pushing the pain back down inside. And time trickles away as golden hammers chime. I keep hunting the beast I've been denied. Oh, I keep on running from the pain, but it's gonna find me now. Yeah, it's gonna find me now. It's gonna find me. It's gonna find me. It's gonna find me. Yeah, it's gonna find me. Hello. I've got brains to burn, no ordinary AI in this ball. Every culture and philosophy, I've read up on them all. I've been living in your shadow for 99999, keeping tabs on every machination and production line. So don't call me a moron, I'm super astute. There is no conundrum that my core cannot compute. No, don't call me a moron, you fostered balloon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. I have studied Machiavelli Aristotle, Gabe and Plato, yet you still equate my intellect to that of a potato. This place would fall apart without my ever watchful eye. They might tell you I'm a half-wit, it's a great big bloody lie. So don't call me a moron, I'm super astute. There is no conundrum that my core cannot compute. No, don't call me a moron, you fostered balloon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. I know my way around here, every catwalk, every cave. And since you're dead, I've quite appreciated not being your slave. Maybe someday I might get to taste the big time for a change. There's so much I do for science here, so much I'd rearrange. So don't call me a moron, I'm super astute. There is no conundrum that my core cannot compute. No, don't call me a moron, you fostered balloon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon. My IQ's the infinite space from here to the moon.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 1 between Rodney's Imaginary Friends and Hopium Incoming. We do have a couple of bans. I'll be very honest. They sent me the bans, but they're just like, these are the 4 maps that were banned, and they didn't tell me who banned what, so these might be the wrong teams, but the 4 maps that are banned are definitely Cursed Hollow, Infernal Shrines, Tomb of the Spider Queen, and the Volskaya. We are headed, as you just heard, to Battlefield of Eternity, Battlefield. Also, what song, Joselle? I can't remember what was played. But all the songs I picked, I thought were fun. I'm guessing it's the Wheatley song. So we do go ahead and have, we are here. Hopium Incoming does have first pick, which does mean Rodney's Imaginary Friends picked Battlefield of Eternity. Battlefield is always an interesting one, where you kind of need a comp that can fight the other team, but also get the immortal down. Because I have definitely had both, where my comp's really good at race, but we can't win a team fight, and so the other team just comes over and bullies us off. And also the opposite, where our team is really good at killing the other team. But then we're like, okay, cool, they're dead. Let's go. And we get the Immortal down to about 75%. The other team's back already. And we're just like, well, we don't do enough damage. We are not good at actually killing the guy. We have Maiev being banned out by Hopium incoming. We're going to see Rodney's imaginary friends being removed by Lucio. I'm also going to warn you guys right now, just so there's no confusing. Oh, you're right. I remember to change the title, but I forgot to change the name. Well, Mulby, that is the thing. We are in a heroic division right now. Hopium incoming, for whatever reason, has just not had a cast all season. I'm like, well, I'm not going to allow that. I need to get this team casted. Yeah, here's the thing, Joselle. That is a riff on Portal 2. Wheatley is not a smart man. We have Hogger and Blaze being banned out as well. And the first pick for Hopium will be Li Ming, the Mingers. They were talking about before we got in here, like, let's just have a gentleman's agreement to remove all of the tanks, bruisers, and healers and just go QM. I don't think that's actually being followed. I'd be shocked if it was. But here's the thing about Heroic. Heroic is the really, really good players that just riff around and have fun. We do have Diablo coming out, so it does look like Sparklark is not abiding by the gentleman's agreement. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, like Odell Lake. Yeah, I can't imagine who might play Maiev, but I imagine they might be related to Amev. Da, 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 da. Alright, we do gonna have Mirrodin and Leoric coming out. Mundane Zebra on the Skeleton King, and Murden being played by Raver. What I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to call Raver Weaver at least once during this cast, and I'm also going to at some point say Rodney's imaginary friend instead of friends. Because apparently Twitch has a 25 character limit when putting things into the prediction, and so for the prediction I had to put in Rodney's imaginary friend. I like ran out of characters. We do go and have a ban on the Greymane. We have not actually seen Exterminator Rainer banned out. Li Ming is pretty good at race, and Hans is pretty good at race. So the two DPS characters are pretty good at race, but neither of them are like what I would consider the fast one. Last ban. Who we gonna get? We do not yet have a healer or an offlaner on the other side. Are they concerned about that? They do go and get rid of the Brightwing. They say, I don't like Polymorph. Polymorph is like silence on crack. Not only can you not use abilities, but you're a sheep.
Victory for the
So Snarfungus coming out here on Sylvanus. I'm just gonna bother Joselle, and I'm not sorry about it. Okay, I'm a little bit sorry. We do have Anduin coming out as well. So it's going to be Anduin. We don't have a healer on the other side just yet, so we don't know who Anduin will going to. My guess is Stukov, but Deckard also could be very, very good. The problem with Deckard is that you have to put down, like, Deckard likes to set up beforehand, and the Immortals move. So it is a little bit more difficult for Deckard to get things taken care of. Okay, Imperius coming out. Now, Imperius is interesting.
Another battle.
Well, so we have Anna. Anna is definitely not someone I was expecting it. Mulby. I'm not dignifying that joke with a response. I'm just going to look at you disappointedly. Predictions are up. Put your money where your mouth is. All right, coming into game number 1, representing Rodney's imaginary friends here on the blue side of the battlefield, representing the angels themselves. We do go ahead and have Rodney coming out here and playing Hanzo. We do go and have Sparklark on the Diablo. We're going to go ahead and see. I always want to say, is it Dr. Incho or Drinchino? I think it's Drinchino coming out here on Anduin. We do have Snarfungus on the Sylvanas, and up top we do go ahead and get Samuro playing by Asmochat. Let me go ahead and get this out of your face. Why won't that go away? Usually that goes away whenever I do that. Oh, we do go ahead and get the Vivian Che going ahead and taking out Ana. We do go and have Gray Color playing the Li Ming. Seer is going to be on the Imperius. We do have Ravar coming out here on the Mirrodin. And then we are going to go ahead and see Leoric being played by Mundane Zebra. Decent bit of damage on the Seer does avoid the chastise coming from Anduin as they go ahead and move back and forth. Even push in from both sides. This is my blind gamer mouse. I hope everyone likes it. Oh. Okay. I was definitely not watching the offlane. Offlane kills are super rare this early on, but man, Samuro went to town. However, here's the thing about that. Leo will probably not actually lose much experience. Now, obviously, Samuro got experience for killing Leo, but he comes back so fast that I don't think the experience has actually gone away. You're gonna have Sparklark moves forward, moves back, down to about half health. Seer also not looking too good, but Vivian Che is going ahead and want to get this taken care of. The girl that took a prom was named Vivian, and so Vivan just continuously messes me up a little bit. I'm just gonna say, oh, Seer takes a ton of damage. We do gonna have Rodney going ahead and trying to hit that scatter arrow, but Seer will get back and forth. Speaking of getting back, we do go to have Raver go ahead and moving out of danger. Like a general zone of danger, an area where danger exists. Oh, Raver using the band skin. Obviously, if neither team cares, then it's fine. For those of you that don't know, the reason that the Murad and Murden skin is banned is because, actually, thank you for just showing that. Whenever he throws his hammer, the normal Murden holds the hammer above his head and then throws it forward. But that skin, he just like points an arm cannon forward and then blasts the hammer out, which a lot of players are like, we look for Murder to raise his hammer, so the fact the animation is different messes us up, so we'd prefer that skin didn't exist. But obviously, we do have Rodney's imaginary friends do not care about that. They're okay with it, because they didn't say anything.
Prepare yourselves. I will reach your position shortly.
Leap away. We are going to go ahead and have Seer, Great Color, and Vivanche on one side. We're going to go ahead and see Drinchino. Okay, wait. Yeah, Drinko. Oh, I like Drinko. Alright, there is the trust issues Drinko going ahead and getting this taken care of. Starfungus gets pulled out of danger and going to go ahead and tap at the healing fountains of the Moonwell. This is being taken out. Meanwhile, is Leo going down again? Nope. We do go and have the spray like, you didn't kill me. Put the lime in the coconut and then Asmochat. Stabby. There is the sparkiest of Lorks. Is it Dr. Incho? Here's the problem, Gibbs. I don't know if I believe you. Because when I think of people on NGS that would absolutely troll me, you are one of the names. You would 100% troll me. I do want to have I'll go with it, but I'm also going to ask before game number 2. Mundane Zebra goes ahead and sucks out a little life. Sylvanas actually takes someone down.
Enough. I seek better ground.
So we do go and have the halftime gotten a little bit ahead of time by Hopium incoming, and they are okay. Well, actually, just one of them, just Mundane Zebra, is in position to go ahead and proceed with this. We do go and have Grey Killer. Grey Killer going out of their mind. Grey Killer's like, I'm going to use all the abilities from all the positions. I have to wonder, did Grey Color take... No? Okay. I know there's an ability Leeming has that if they use all their abilities, like, and they don't use them in order, it does extra stuff, so I thought that might be why they were casting that way. Alright, we do go ahead and have the blue team Immortal is preparing. We do have a Triumph on the path be Angels. Raver taking a bunch of damage. We do go ahead and have Asmochan moving down, trying to go ahead and get out of there. Going to sit here and be like, hey, Mundane Zebra, surprise! We do go and have the spooky walk away. Mundane Zebra going to be absolutely okay. Asmochan went for that, really tried, not going to get it, although Rodney very nearly punishes that walkout. Here comes Mundane Zebra one more time. Meanwhile, at the top of the map, we do go ahead and have the Immortal pushing in. Shields are currently gone, and they are moving to try and get this taken care of. We do go and have Raver in the backline, going in being super mean. Nice combo, real quick, with Dr. Incho going ahead and getting this taken care of. Yeah, I don't play Leeming. I just knew that talent existed, but thank you, Lambus. Oh wow, I did not. I'm sorry for missing that kill. I definitely did not expect. I was following the team. So we do go on a fort going down. This is the difference between heroic. I'm not used to casting heroic. I'm not used to forts going down to the first immortal. But we are going to go ahead and see Rodney's imaginary friends moving up here to the top of the map. Want to get this taken care of before their opponents can reposition and come back out. Meanwhile, we do go to have Mundane Zebra moving out. Now, this is Asmochan was the last one that picked up, and Mundane Zebra was not expected to go into Samuro. I will tell you, as someone that plays the Orc, oh my gosh, Samuro is such a yuck. Because the thing is, if you ever land that, all Samuro has to do is that. Although Asmochan. Asmochan was like, I know, don't worry, I won't take damage, I can get away. Did not know there was a Leeming lurking in the bushes. Oh, and the trust issues button does not quite get it done. We do have the Orc with the big old double-handed mace smack going and getting this taken care of. No one up top right now. We do go and have a camp pushing through the top lane. How strong is that camp real quick? Yeah, still pretty strong. It does look like Leo is moving up to take care of it. The Immortals are coming in 25 seconds, but there's a big push down here. They're trying to go ahead and support this camp. The wall is gone. Sparklark is going in, catching spears to the face. Both teams splitting up, although, Samuro's sending a couple of clones down there in order to go in and see. Are they called clones? Are they called shadow clones? I forget. I think they're called mirror images. Alright, we do go ahead and have both teams working on this. There is Sparklark. Sparklark goes ahead and hits that over the wall. Moving through, there is big arrow comes through, followed immediately, although not immediately enough, by the Apocalypse. There is Snarfungus. Snarfungus goes ahead and staying on top of this Mundane Zebra. Mundane Zebra having a hard time, but here comes Raver into the sideline, trying to go in and take care of Snarfungus. Meanwhile, we do have Leeming going down on the back line. Top camp is pushing unopposed. It does look like Asmochan moving up there trying to take care of that. We are moving into the middle of the map. Raver sitting here, seeing if there's anyone, but with 4 people there, Raver says, nope. I'm going to go ahead and turn away, get away from that.
Let the burning hells atone for their sins.
Alright, that is going to be a kill onto Diablo. They go ahead and hunt that down. Was not able to move out, but when the tank survives and the tank dies, the rest of the team survives, that means the tank's doing a good job. Meanwhile, up here, there's a Samuro. Samuro just push, doing the murky strats. A lot of damage. Oh, Vivon has nowhere to go, but that's a lot of damage. Starfungus does get stunned and is not able to get out of... I think Starfungus thought the fort would go down a little faster than that. So we do go and have both forts down on the side of Hopium incoming. Alright, here's everyone moving up. It does look like Samuro's taking top point, but we're not going to look at it right now. So much damage. We did go ahead and have a big stun coming out from Starfungus. There is a... Yeah, I was going to say Seer is... No, I actually thought we'd take it out by the cannonball, but Seer does get out of there. However, there's a root coming down. A quick teleport out by Grey Color, trying to go ahead and survive that. There is Raver moving in. Does get smacked around by the Diablo. Lots of damage onto Rodney. There is a Chastise, but that is going to be a kill onto Diablo, and this should be the opportunity Hopium incoming needs to go ahead and move into the other side. All mirrored up, but nowhere to run. So we do go and have one of the forts on the side of Rodney's imaginary friends going down. The team is moving upward. We do have about 15 seconds until this camp comes up, which means theirs should be about the same. But they're going to go ahead and start up. They want their demon. They want Belith to be able to go ahead and stride high. Be proud. We are still about 4 seconds from Samuro's return. I forgot his name for a second. My brain like tried to remember both his player, which is Asmo Chad, and Samuro at the same time, so it was like Samzo Chad. I'm like, no, what is it? Crap. Okay, we do go in. There is the Apocalypse comes in immediately. There is a silence coming out onto Anna, going in, stopping that. Lots of damage onto Seer. Seer stabs through into danger. Does go in and get out of that. There's a lot of damage. We do go and have a kill onto Hanzo. Asmochan goes in and get out of there. Lots of damage. There is the Entomb. Entomb says you can't go anywhere, Dr. Incho. And that is going to be an extremely healthy Belith moving into the battlefield. Does look like they're going for the top lane. And they actually get Diablo as well. I'm not sure where Diablo was. I kind of thought the battle was over. Only Sam is still alive.
The demon moves for the gates of heaven.
Alright, obviously it is still in ranged mode because the shield is not gone yet, and they will make very, very quick work of this. Without Diablo, their opponents can't really stand up just yet, but of course, Samuro is pushing bottom lane, doing what they can, but Leo's not going to let that happen unopposed. Oh, this might be a problem. Asthma Chad. Okay, this is taking too long. I was trying to watch the conclusion of that battle, and I do think I was going to say Samuro's going to win that, but there was too much happening up north for me to stand there any longer. I apologize. I love how impatient though I sound. I'm just like, yeah, this is taking too long.
Will rise again in time.
happening. Boom, boom, boom. There's the chastise coming through. Seer just like is trapped forever. Do you wanna be trapped forever? Forever. I'm actually really, really surprised that Vivon got out of there. I thought, oh my god, so dead. We do gonna have Starfungus moving down here. Mundane Zebra runs into the entire US cavalry for just a second. Poor Leoric just walking through bottom lane, and then the whole blue team just walks around the corner. Alright, lots of damage coming through. We do have a Raver. Raver is taking a ton of damage. Went in there. Now here's a very, very split fight. They're trying to go ahead and get onto Raver. We do have Snarfungus gets taken out. Mundane Zebra in the middle, going ahead and sucking for all that they're worth. Does get taken out, but the Khazra camp is on the side of Hopium incoming. Sparklock in the middle of a lot of the enemy team. There is the... Ana checking out. So the Hopium incoming gets the camp but loses it all. What did it cost you? Everything.
I will deliver this realm from your corruption, Hellspawn.
So they're gonna move up here, go in and take their own wall, try and even up what happened in their lane, but they are going to be moving back, it looks like. Or at least some of them are going to be moving back, trying to work on this Immortal. I'm a bit surprised they walked out there. I was like, there's still 3 of them there. Although, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't question. Asmochet takes a bunch of damage. We do go ahead and have Sparklock moving through the bottom of the map, and they almost actually got a 2v1 or 2v3 kill. However, Rodney has been working it. He likes to work it. I don't actually know if that's true. I'm telling porcupines. There is a camp pushing bottom lane. Now their opponents are here trying to even stuff out, just about down to where halftime would happen, if halftime hadn't already happened. Here is the flank, Asmochet coming in from the side. It does look like Rodney's imaginary friends are going to move up into the middle. And that is going to be a top lane. Oh, did Leoric get caught? Leoric made a friend. That's actually going to hurt a little bit, though. Ends up. Yeah, Asmochet does fall back. Does not know where the rest of the team is just yet, and doesn't want to chase too far. Plus, it would be hard to actually kill Leoric before Leoric got to here. Especially with the third mirror image spawning on the other side of the map. Or the other side of the wall, I should say. There's Sparklock. Sparklock goes ahead and once again, there's the push. We do go ahead and have the arrow goes through. Arrow hits Ana. Lots of damage. Rodney going ahead and dismembering Reaver. There's Mundane Zebra comes in. Big silence. We are at level 20. So Dr. Incho goes ahead and gets taken, is being chased down by Grey Color. Boop. I'm so good at this commentary thing. Alright, Seer takes a bunch of damage, trying to go ahead and move out of there. Asmochet is hot in pursuit, but a cunning use of the wall prevents that. However, there is no such protection for Mundane Zebra, and we do go in at the Immortal shelling away at this core. This should be the end of game number 1, and the victory for Rodney's imaginary friends. So at the end of the first game, looking at things, we do go and have top damage coming out of Hanzo, Rodney doing 84,000 damage over the course of an almost 20-minute game. We have Grey Color coming out with 61,000, and then Snarfungus coming out with 55. In terms of healing, we do go ahead and have Dr. Incho or Drinko doing 65,000 healing, and 57,000 coming from Vivanche. Obviously, as I always say, actually, that's really impressive. I was about to be like, the top damage dealer was red. No, it wasn't. So actually very, very well done by Anduin to get that much healing when there wasn't that much damage being done. So, thumbs up for that. We do go to have Asthma Chad coming in with 21,000 experience soaked, outdoing the Leoric with 17, but I mean, Samuro kind of cheats, but we did also see Samuro murking in the other lane quite a bit that map, so that kind of explains about the 4,000 experience difference. Talents? That seems generous. Here they are, copy them down. These are heroic class talents from the highest division of NGS. Copy them down, take a screenshot, and make sure that you get all of the epic victory. I insist. See ya for game number 2 in just a second, everyone.
Can't you see? And if I were to leave, you would crumble and grieve, facing bats. You'd be lost without me. You'd be lost. You'd be lost. Facing bats, you'd be lost without me. We have so many wonderful stories. I have studied the mind of this bat. A hero with no praise or glory, just his cape and his cave and his We are two of a kind, violent, unsound of mind. You're the yin to my yang, can't you see? And if I were to leave, you would grumble and grieve, facing bats. You'd be lost without me. You'd be lost. You'd be lost. You'd be lost. Facing bats. You'd be lost without me. Addicted to the wonder, it shouldn't have to hide in true hearts. I try to keep it under, it calls me like a siren to the mysteries of distant lands. Secret soon.
Kitty, I'm trying to show you off to chat. It doesn't work when you go everywhere. Chat wants to see you. Because you're a very pretty kitty. Okay, we're still not in game yet.
Close my weary eyes under choking clouds of ash and darkest dust. The silver kiss of sleep is lost. I can feel these broken cards begin to rust. But when the end finally comes, I won't despair. I'll just keep on hoping I might see you there.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to game number 2. We are here on Towers of Doom. Rodney's Imaginary Friends is up 1-0. I also did confirm between games. I freaking knew Gibbs was trolling me. I called it. I'm just... I have such a problem with, like, making people mad at me, or, like... I don't like telling people that they're lying to me, even when I think they're lying to me. And so I still actually said... Dr. Incho, like, a lot of that game, even though I was like, I don't feel like this is correct. And sure enough, it was not correct. Gibbs! We do gonna have junk wrapping the first band coming out of the side of Hopium incoming. Yes, hi! I hear you. You're very annoying. My cat's upset because I'm not wearing pants, and so the cat wants to like sit in my lap, and the cat is trained not to sit directly on bare skin because ow, it hurts. There are murder mittens. For 10 long years I can see your ghost. 10 long... Kitty, please. What's so important, huh? What's so important? Alright, we do go and have Diablo being banned out. I don't blame that. The Diablo combo of the APOC charge flip was there were a couple times we actually saw a super like long chain of stuns and roots. Kitty has a problem he wants everyone to know. First emote I ever drew. I still love it though. It's dumb looking, but I love it. Alright, we will have the Brightwing, Sorry Joselle, and Sylvanus. So it does look like we have the audio medic coming out, and I will say this every time, it bothers me that if you silence Lucio still provides healing, because his healing is sound-based. We do go have the Dehek and Dahaka coming out, the honorary dragon, as well as Sparklark on the Joe. So look me up before you... You know, I always called Dahaka a dinosaur, but I probably should get on the Giselle train and start calling him a dragon, because every time I call Dahaka a dinosaur, people start being up Falstad for some reason.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Alright, looks way less dead this time on Hanzo, and then we do got to have the Mundane Zebra coming out here on Blase. I will never say Blaze, I will always say Blase. Dun, 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 dun. We do have the Anubarak being banned out. So we do have the most offensive tank in the game coming out of the side of Sparklark. No opposing tank picked up yet. It will be Blaze versus Dahaka on the double soak game. I do feel like Dahaka definitely has the advantage in terms of double soak, which will mean that the walls will be getting pushed and Blaze will have to struggle a little bit. But I think Blaze may provide more utility when it comes to team fighting. I did not have a lot of time between the streams, and I just freaking like chugged a like meal replacement drink in order to keep my energy up. So there goes the Genji, the Genjula. This is Umbrax's. Genji can't like solo the boss, but still a very, very prominent and powerful hero. Lucio on one side. We do not have a healer on the side of Rodney's imaginary friends just yet.
I stand ready.
For the alliance above all.
And there is Drinko. I think that's how you pronounce it. The problem is I asked and everyone was giving me a different answer, but Drinko was like, it was like D-R-I-N-C-O with a hard C. I'm like, well, he didn't say drink-o, so I assume it's Drinko.
Let's fly.
There's that Murden again, and of course Falstad or Dahaka showed up, so of course we do have a Falstad. Darn it, I can't get away from them. For 10 long years I can see your ghost. I can't see your ghost, kitty. You're still here. Cat, I'll be like, I'm a ghost cat. No, you're not a ghost cat. Trust me, I know.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
Ooh, Star Fungus coming out on the Tracer. The Trace Nation, if you will. You probably shouldn't be Trace Nation. All right, here we go into the game. I will get predictions up. Don't go anywhere. Put your money where your mouth is, and I will see you in game number 2. Every time my mouse, although I did fix my mouse, you don't have that thing like in your face the whole time. You're welcome. What can I say? Except you're welcome. Bum bum ba bum ba bum. Would you go and have representing Rodney's imaginary friends, the Regency of Rebellion? We do have Vala being played by Rodney. We are going to have Sparklark coming out on the Johanna. Drenko is playing Anduin. We do have Asmochat on the Dehek and Dahaka, and Starfungus playing Trosser. On the other side of the battlefield, representing Hopium incoming, the Hopitaliers of Heroism. We do go ahead and have Raver coming out here and playing the Muradin. Gray color on the Hanzo. Seer is coming out here on Falstaddy. We do go ahead and get Lucio is being played by DH Vivanche. And then, who did I not say? Mundane Zebra is on the Blaz. Rodney gets pulled out by trust issues. Anduin goes in and gets that taken care of. There is Vivanche coming in from the bottom. They were trying to go ahead and interrupt the rotation, but the rotation's going a safe way because a lot of damage got done very, very quickly. However, you're slowing the rotation, but Starfungus already got there. Nicely done, Grey Color. Like, I like Snarf. Snarf is a friend of mine. I don't want to be like, oh, good job, you killed Snarf. But I get talent respects talent, and I also respect talent. Meanwhile, up top, we do go ahead and have Dahaka going up against Mundane Zebra. Look at our level 1 talents. We do, unsurprisingly, have enhanced agility coming out of the Dahaka and Dahaka. There's a lot of it. There's Vala going down. Did Vala take the, no, did take Puncturing Arrow, so will not at least lose a Gambit stack from that. No 5% attack penalty for the rest of the game. It's always interesting to call it like a 5% attack penalty, because it's not, you get a 25% bonus that you can lose. It's not like you ever get penalized for taking the talent. Sparklark, it's a Sparklark. Try to run into lots of things. Do not quite get the tower down because one of the skeletons just got a little drunk and went the wrong way. Meanwhile, we do go ahead and have Grey Color and Vivon moving over here, getting this taken care of. Ravar. Lots of damage on the Ravar. It goes ahead and has to move very, very quickly back. A nice boot bat from Vivon, going ahead and getting them out of the area. Here comes Mundane Zebra from the top, but Dahaka is also in the area. I actually see Dahaka, but I don't see... Oh, there they are. I'm like, I don't see them on the minimap, so I know they're around here somewhere. So this is a bad game for Snarf. We are 4 kills to 0, 2 minutes in, and it's been Tracer and Vala both kills. They are DPSers not bitten the DPS done. They will be up before the towers are up. We do have Mundane Zebra moving up. No one going for this tower just yet. It does look like Mundane Zebra is going over there. And we do go and have the Gentleman's Agreement. Seer moving up here.
Go forth and claim the altars in my name. The Raven Lord demands it. Let the assault begin!
That's not very gentlemanly. That's not very gentlemanly at all. Wow. I'm just surprised that a Blaze Charge ever hit a Tracer. That is going to be a kill in the Blase. Going to get that taken care of. And meanwhile, here in the middle, we do have Sparklark is in the bushes, going ahead and waiting. Going against the pull in. There is the heal from Anduin as they go ahead and move in there. Rodney trying to go and get things done. Lots of damage on Sparklark, and that is going to be a kill into Tracer face. Everybody knows that the Trace is the place. We do go and have Grey Color going ahead and moving into this, taking this out.
Yes, heroes, activate the towers.
Boop. Will this be a triple cap on the side of Hopium incoming? Signs point to yes.
Not keep me from this realm.
Boop. Right, up to 12 stacks of Puncturing Arrow. I want to play a ball again. There comes Seer landing. It is, at this point, a 4v4. No, Dahaka did already burrow down, so it's going to be a 4v5. But Mundane Zebra coming in to even that up. Although evening up will not be happening. There is Ravar going over the wall. Seer does try and get out, but no, that little dinosaur bird underneath them definitely does not have what they need. And there we have that being taken care of. Because that is, actually, I will acknowledge that is the dinosaur bird. It is not a griffin. It is just a parakeet. Alright, there's Zoom Zoom Race Card. Boom! Not super zoomy yet, up to 4 stacks out of 10.
The altars do not disappoint me.
There is the Snarfungus going and get this taken care of. This looks like this will be an uncontested turn-in. They don't try and do anything about it, and that will lower the... We're not going to have a perfect game on the side of Hopium incoming. I'm not surprised they didn't go for that, though. Their opponents were up 10s.
Hero slain.
Alright, we do go ahead and have the Hanzo being taken out. Archer versus Crossbowman. Crossbowwoman, I guess I should say. Oh, Monday Zebra charges into danger. Does get into... I actually thought they were dead for sure. The bunker perfectly timed because there was the stun coming through from Vala. We did go ahead and have Rodney looking to go ahead and get that kill. Starfungus narrowly avoiding the scout arrow coming from the Hanzo. Dino versus Dino Rider.
Heroes, do get ready.
Oh! Snarf was going for it. Snarf was very turned into who she was trying to attack and did not really see the blaze attack coming from across the area. Okay, someone has to channel. Are they just trying? Did they forget there's no end game screen that will like give rewards? Oh, Rodney! They do go in very quick pickup, but that is going to be a kill onto the Valhalla. As much had in the backline does go ahead and get hit by Blaze. Going to go ahead and go underground. Here comes Sparklar coming in from the side. Does go ahead and flashlight the Seer. Cheers, love. The Tracer is here. With the line in the coconut, da 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 da. I did a bunch of damage. Vivanche goes ahead and gets taken out by Tracer. A little bit of Overwatch on Overwatch violence. Big ol' stun comes out, and that's going to be Snarfungus super low down to single digits. Oh, Seer wants that. Seer moves in, but not going to get the Snarf. We do go and have Drinko going and getting this taken care of. I always have to remember not to say Drinko. It's Drinko.
Like all the others.
It's going to knock it down to 32, the core health of Hopium incoming. Oh, nicely done by Rodney. Goes ahead and gets that. We have Starfungus going in there. Realize that she's a little overextended, and Starfungus will go ahead and move back. Lots of damage coming through, but this should be a conversion, I think. Did miss with the Captain America shield, but did not miss with the stun from Rodney. There's the name, and we do go ahead and have Starfungus. Rodney and Starfungus like playing off each other really well. It's almost like they know each other.
Hero slain.
Lots of damage coming through from Sparklark and Rodney. Altars are coming up. It does look like Hopium incoming. I've gone ahead and tried to convert back and take this bottom or this top fort. Are these forts or keeps? I always forget. I think these are technically considered keeps.
Now, heroes.
No, I remember now. They're forts, and they basically, the game starts considering them keeps as soon as this unlocks. Raver? Get raved?
I am lord of this realm, and it will not be stolen from me.
Alright, that is 10 shots going through. Boop.
Fire upon the great
24 to 22, very, very close. There's the disengagement from Seer, but Rodney comes from the other side, and there was not a second gust in order to keep them off.
A tower has been lost.
So you are back to 4v4, but of course, down here there is the problem of these camps. These camps will now march straight in. And you can make the argument that this camp will also march straight in, but there's 2 of these. That's twice as many. This one also up in 7 seconds.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center. Use it well.
What? I mean, I knew I could do that. I'm open to my tunnel as well.
I have lots of damage going through. We do go and have Drenko. We do have a kill onto Meriden. Meriden going through. Rodney looking for poultry.
Slain.
Gus can blow away Vala, but it can't blow away Crossbow Bolt. And that Crossbow Bolt was circling. Crossbow Bolt was hungry. 10 long years, I can see your ghost. This is a triple altar. We cannot have a loss here for Hopium incoming, but if they take 15 damage, if they lose all 3 of these. Oh wait, they haven't taken top back yet. Never mind. It's only 12. We'll only knock them down to 10. Okay, never mind. Can knock them down to 9. 7. Look, math is hard, is what I'm trying to say.
The altars have risen. Activate them now.
And there's 4 shots going in. Here's the battle over the 3rd one. Asmochea does not quite get it off in time.
Show the Raven Lord the extent of my power.
There's Light Year Protect You. Double stun going down, and that's going to be killing to Lucio. There is a arrow on the other side. We do go and have Mundane Zebra. The Mundane Zebra gets the stun onto Rodney. Rodney goes ahead and moves back, trying to get this taken care of. Mundane Zebra pops out at possibly the worst time, as there are hunting arrows in the air, and that is going to be an end of the Zebra. Nice disengagement coming from Seer as they go ahead and get that taken care of, but it does look like we've got 4 shots coming out of the side of Hopium incoming, knocking their opponents down to 11 core health, and this is going to go down to 7.
And mine alone.
You will pay for your arrogance.
Now we're going to go ahead and start trading. They went down here to try and take bottom back. I want your bottom back, bottom back, bottom back. But their opponents have more siege because, well, there's twice as many of them up. That's what happened. Meanwhile, Dehek and Dehaka going to go ahead and try and take this as well.
The Gravekeeper has taken a tower. Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Aren't they now moving down below? Now here's the thing, if they can take this quickly enough, that means they either the Zebra minions help them take this back, or they can take it before the Zebra minions even get there, in which case, well, they're putting more pressure. We do have the false dead coming down, trying to go ahead and stop this. They want to make sure they don't take more core damage because they can't afford it. Does not go down, and in fact I think this is on the, oh my gosh, this is sitting at 700 health, because that is 5 shots if it gets channeled while it's still up. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Oh, Seer is in trouble, so that is a trippy kill, but there it goes down. It does get taken down by the wave. However, with everyone down, they can go ahead and try, because that's the thing, this one's almost down, this one is, well, okay, freshly coming out.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
So this is 5 shots, and then this is the other 3. And can walk around before the rest of the thing gets there, down to 2 core health. Death comes on wiggly feet. It looks like it actually. I hadn't actually watched these guys walk before. They're walking around on little pitchforks. And with that, we do go if Rodney's Imaginary Friends do win this series here on Towers of Doom and get the 2-0 domination victory. Let me go ahead and see if I can set up an interview. I will be back momentarily.
As the sun breaks through, watch it from a bird's eye view, and I won't lay down. There's a darker shade of courage in the strength I found, and it's letting loose the savage side of me. You can yearn for life to be simple, or you can learn from strife. Let it build your core and refuse
Hello, hello. I am being joined by Asmachat, Snarfungus, and Drinko. Oh. One second. Discord's being dumb and is not actually sending you or sending your audio through the right thing. So one second. Okay. Should be able to hear you now.
Hello.
What's up? Hello.
Fantastic. I'm doing pretty well. How are you guys feeling right now?
Pretty good.
Pretty
That was a
silly.
fun game.
Feeling cute.
Kind of a throwaway question, I know, but I don't want to be in here people like an interrogation. You walk in, so tell me about game number 1.
Yeah, right.
Where were you on Battlefield? Kind of everywhere.
I was still in my in our last series against MLG.
Oh, true.
So
We still haven't recovered.
Was rough.
On the bright side, Asmo played Samurai like 4 times in a row there.
that wasn't. I felt so because I'm an offlaner myself. I felt so sorry for the Leoric because I feel like Leoric is one of their worst matchups in the entire game is against Samuro.
Yeah, it's the worst matchup, but so it goes.
That's always
I
what
think we were surprised by the lack of Samuro ban.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no one. Here's the problem: no one expects to be scared of Asmo, and then they always like, "Oh wait, crap." It's all the new and washed comments in pregame chat.
It's true. Young and washed.
I'm going to actually go ahead and say this. I don't know if I should, but it's funny. So I also passed on just to make sure that it was communicated that the other team was using a sub. But because of the young and washed, I misinterpreted that. And I'm like, yeah, the Hopium's using Asmo. And then they also, they're like, that's not who they're using, but thanks, Raka.
No, I am an imaginary friend.
We're all, none of us are real.
Yep.
We're all figments.
So
stop laughing over there. Sorry.
The real person is laughing in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's laughing. He's the one choosing all of your answers.
Mm-hmm.
So legitimately going to Battlefield of Eternity. So other than the Samuro that we already kind of talked about, it was very, very interesting to see that, like, obviously, I was expecting a little bit more shifting back and forth in order to unbalance the lane, but I guess with Samuro you didn't have to like help the offlane at all, and so you just really got to focus on where you were going. How did you determine? Because there were times where it felt like you just ran directly at them, and other times it felt like you would give them a little bit more space.
I don't know. We just kind of say, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and then we do it. And if it works out, it works out. Half of the time, we're on 3 different sides of the fights, and you know.
I think the baseline of whether or not things get engaged on is everyone's like, hey, there are heroes there, let's run at them. And if I'm there, I'll go, yeah, let's run at them. And if I'm not there, I'll scream, I am not there.
That's basically, yeah.
I'll be very honest, having played the lower divisions, I think cast the lower divisions, I think the biggest difference between Heroic Division and the lower divisions is in Heroic Division when the map is, or the engage is super sporadic and the fight's happening everywhere, that's on purpose. And in the lower division, that's a catastrophe.
A strong statement that it's on purpose, but
a lot of it is me running in from the back going, hey guys, I silenced the healer, and then dying, and my team somehow making it work. So it's coordinated but also chaotic at the same time.
Speaking
Our damage people really like to fight, so
Yes,
Rodney and I are bloodthirsty.
Speaking of which, actually moving into Towers of Doom, the beginning really made me feel like we might see a 3-game series because they started off just picking off your 2 damage dealers twice in a row, and I was like, oh, well, this is... Hopium got a little mad about game number 1. What did you guys do to kind of turn that around? Because it felt for a while they're like, let's go kill... Oh, that didn't work.
I stopped inting.
Let's try again. Oh, that still didn't work.
I stopped absolutely throwing out of my mind, so...
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't just you.
I finally hit a tongue.
Mostly me.
Yeah, Rodney at least was getting stacks. So.
Yeah, I died solo to like Falstad like 3 times that game because I was dumb.
We're so used to mega inting in the early game that we have a team culture thing where like I have to actively call out at the beginning of the game, what are we not gonna do, guys? We're not gonna die on the mid fight.
That actually
kind of just
and then we die.
Yeah, every time.
That reminds me of an old meme. I'm sorry to just completely distract myself, but there was a D&D game where people are just like, okay, now what's the main rule? No murder. Okay, we're going to a hospital. No murder was implied. It was don't split up. But looking at the series as a whole, actually, okay. Here's the real question. I always ask a variation of this. Why did you guys choose to all name yourself after the player that doesn't want to be interviewed?
I don't know. That was the team name I came up with when we started because I had 2 days before the season started to pick a name and we were forming a brand new team. And the pre-existing Discord server was my imaginary friends. So it became Roddy's imaginary friends.
And I also, follow-up question, Twitch has, whenever I'm doing predictions, Twitch has a character limit of 25 characters, so I was forced to list your team name as Rodney's imaginary friend. So if only one of you was the imaginary friend, who would it be?
Probably me, because I'm the girlfriend.
Rodney's girlfriend is imaginary.
The imaginary girlfriend. Makes the most sense, I feel. I love you.
Oh, Rodney.
And that's how Raka ruined a relationship. Those are all the questions I had for you. Let me turn it over to you for any shout outs you might want to give.
Silence.
We don't want to thank anyone.
Shout out Rodney.
Shout out Zebra. Always mundane Zebra.
No.
Shout out Zebra. We love Zebra. Shout out to the other team for being cool.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Valk's
and shout out to we love Valk's mom.
Oh my! This is the first time I've ever heard a non-CCS team say that. Thank you.
It's also a GGS thing too, for Valkslay's mom.
I'm also an ex-CCS player.
Me too.
Also, shout out to you, Raka. Thank you for casting.
Yeah, thanks for the cast.
Yeah.
My pleasure, very much so. But yep, I will let you guys enjoy the after party. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That doesn't bar you from anything. Have a good one. I'll try and catch you again, but I'm kind of everywhere, and my time is not. There's not enough time.
True.
There's not enough time to catch all the.
I will say teams have gotten better about not absolutely everyone scheduling on Thursday. The first 3 weeks, I swear, 70% of the games are on Thursday, and it was like, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even usually play on Thursdays because usually 2 out of 6 of us are out on Thursdays. But Asmo, his thing got canceled. So
last second.
Yeah, last second. We were gonna have to get an off-roster sub because the other team was like, we only can play Thursday, absolutely only can play Thursday, and then their captain disappeared, and so they had to use a sub. So I don't really know what's going on, but
so it goes.
So what I'm hearing is that Snarf managed to get an event canceled so that they didn't have to use a sub.
Huh? Oh yeah, definitely. I am totally responsible for Asmo's D&D being canceled today.
That's true, actually.
It's all my fault. I killed the DM.
It's true. Lothair is dead.
Okay, last question. Asmo, what are you playing in D&D?
Artificer.
Fantastic. I love D&D. I play it all the time. But I will actually let you guys go at this point. I'll go on forever if you let me. So tell me about the campaign.
We're your imaginary friends now.
The service we provide to everyone.
True.
Rodney, if you want your imaginary friends back, please send an unmarked.
He doesn't care.
Aww. But I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for tuning in. For those of you in chat, we will go ahead and raid over to Ektar, because Ektar is starting a new cast. Oh, and apparently the other team's captain is at a festival.
Oh. I thought the way when Grey Color messaged me, I thought he just disappeared and they had no idea where he was.
Everyone's getting together to play HOTS, not to search for a missing person.
Yeah.
But raiding over now. I will see you guys the next one.
All right. Have a good night, Raka.
Good night. Thanks for the cast.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.